does the same thing and goes out.
All right.
So it's like you're just passing through a room and you're hearing wild shit. That's kind of the idea.
Yeah. It is wild shit.
So here we are with Tyler Chappelear.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course, we've been doing comedy, we've been around. I guess, I don't know, man. How you doing? How things been?
I'm doing good. Yeah, just
Well, there you go. That interesting stuff. I say on my own show. Are you ready to roast battle here in a fucking couple months? I guess
I am.
This is the longest planned out show I've ever been a part of. I think
months in advance. In advance.
Which is wild because the first round will be like well crafted jokes. If this is your first roast tournament that you've been to like that,
it is. Well,
last year the first round for everybody was like super well crafted jokes. And then you'd have no idea who you were facing in the second round for sure. So you'd have like one joke.
Nothing.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, this is a 16-person bracket.
Yeah.
So I was even like looking at it. I'm like, you'd have to have jokes prepared for 8 people.
Yeah.
For the next round.
Yeah.
Like some idea, I guess. So.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just have to scout it out when I get there.
It's a challenge. You really see what you're made of.
When I saw your name, me going against you, I was like, mother of God.
Oh, I'm not that good.
Right. You're just the defending champ of the roast battle.
Well, I'll say this. I think my roast against Julian carried me through last year. It was
that good. It carried you multiple rounds.
Yeah. I think it carried me through the championship.
Oh my God.
I think against me and Bill, I think it was actually kind of a toss-up, in my opinion.
So I'm gonna come up with like really good ones for you.
The stuff with Julian only worked because the crowd was half black. I mean, I said some things that would have gotten me canceled.
Really?
Just for old time's sake, I'll say them again.
Yeah,
I said.
Give me an example.
I said he had to name, I said he had to name his candle company Leisure Cafe because Uncle Tom's Candles was already taken.
And half of the crowd appreciated it.
The whole crowd appreciated it. The white people could laugh because the black people were laughing.
Gave him some relief.
I also said he was so worthless they wouldn't have even sent the slave catchers after him.
Whoa. That's a funny one. Holy shit. God
yeah, I had the right amount of like sugar crash going on and whiskey in me.
Holy shit.
I just spent the whole afternoon eating peaches and then got to the bar and started drinking whiskey.
Woo. Damn.
And I was
that one like literally got my body warm.
Right?
Made me uncomfortable.
It makes me uncomfortable saying it again, but I wrote it and I was like, it came out of me and I was like, that's too good to not.
You gotta say that. That's so funny.
Yeah, that felt really good. And I'm glad I said that in the first fucking like 7 minutes of this podcast.
I bet the place just...
It erupted. It was... That's what I'm saying. I think that carried me through.
Wow. That's a great joke. Oh, what I was going to tell you before the podcast started. Natural transition here.
Right on.
I'm like being set up on this like blind date group thing.
A group blind date?
Yeah.
And are you pre-prepared for somebody or are you...
No idea. So
just
my
like
buddy
a free form, like a swingers...
Listen to how not good of a buddy my friend is. He's in town from Chattanooga. He's a single guy, my age. He grew up around here. Okay. And he's in town, and we know we graduated together, but he knows people from a neighboring town that I don't really know. And I don't know. I changed my profile picture the other day.
Yeah.
And then he said some girls are going out tonight in Omaha, and he's meeting up with them, and they want me. Some girl saw my profile picture and requested that I come with him.
Duh.
But I was like, okay, cool. Well, who is it? And he's like, oh, they wouldn't tell me. And I'm like, that sounds horrible. That sounds like a...
It sounds more like you don't want to tell me, so that I'll come. Like
me?
Like
oh
him. Like it sounds more like Sounds more like you don't want me to know what she looks like, so that way I still go with you.
No, I think John, my buddy, would tell me if he knew. I think, yeah.
I don't know. It's a big...
what do you think?
Sounds like an adventure. I mean... you have to do it. It could be great. You could meet the love of your life, your other puzzle piece, your yin to your yang or whatever.
Yeah, these girls are from Fremont, and
no, then you're gonna have a really good story. That's what it's gonna be.
Well, I have a joke that pertains to Fremont chicks. Coincidentally,
I have no doubt. I think anybody that has ever met a Fremont chick has had a joke about the way they act.
Yeah, I know you've heard the joke about the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that one. They're, yeah, what a, I've never met, maybe one or two girls from Fremont that were like, okay, but like a percentage-wise, no bueno. No bueno.
Yeah, I can't get a name, nothing. You just want...
That's sketchy. That feels weird.
I know. And then it's like, okay, so what? There's going to be a group of what? Like 4, 5, 6 chicks, potentially? I don't know. A group of them, definitely more than one.
And how many dudes?
So let's say even 3.
It's 2 to 1. So you'll be fine.
So I'm just supposed to enter this situation. Everybody knows what's going on, but I don't.
Huh.
You know what I mean? And then I'm like thrust into this situation, and they're like, okay, here's you two now. And then like now I'm stuck for the night. Like, now here's my Saturday night.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, here's what I say. At bare minimum, you'll get a story out of it. I would think you'll get something wild to say. You just have to be able to appreciate and laugh in the crazy while it's happening, and you'll
That's
get,
good.
And
I
you'll get
like
a good
that
story.
perspective. I try to keep that in mind.
Or it could be cool. You don't know. It might be nice. It might be nice to not know anything. Do you remember? I'm just barely old enough to remember a time where you could just like actually ask a girl out on a date and not know anything about them beforehand. Or like you could go out with somebody and not, because if they gave you a name, you'd look her up, and you'd know shit about her, and you'd whether or not it's intentional, you'd still have a preconceived notion about them before you get there.
Yeah, you can meet a girl out and about, like whatever, at a bar, for example, or whatever, and ask them on a date, but immediately, you're gonna look them up and stuff before you. Yeah,
you're gonna have a preconceived notion about them.
Mm-hmm.
In some way. And I don't know if you've noticed, I post nothing. I don't even post enough comedy shit. That's all I post, and I don't do enough of it.
I changed my profile picture to me holding a microphone.
There you go. Isn't that like? Doesn't that feel kind of like almost? It feels like coming out of the closet, doesn't it?
It does.
When you feel really gay doing it.
I kind of felt weird about it.
You felt weird doing it.
I didn't want to do it actually, kind of, but I kind of did because I got that show coming up here in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna share stuff and promote it. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, that's the only way. If you want to do this shit, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah, you got to kind of market a little, let people
know.
I
also hate it. If it wasn't for comedy, I wouldn't be on social media at all.
I'm kind of there with you.
Nothing.
I kind of hate it.
I'd have no reason to be there.
I mean, I actually love it and I hate it, but it's where I get a lot of my news.
The only reason I like it is I get my algorithm's heavy gambling videos. Get a lot of.
You're a big gambler, huh?
I love it. I wouldn't say big money wise, but I enjoy it.
Okay,
I enjoy it quite a bit.
It's like a hobby of yours.
Yeah. It's just there's certain money that's set aside. I mean, if you keep it in control, it's fun.
You have a certain set amount of money, like.
So here's pretty much what I do. Any random money outside of the normal budget, I'll chop that in half. Half goes to the gambling fund. Half will go to paying off an extra bill. Getting a payment ahead on something.
Okay.
And then I take my comedy money and fold it into that because, like I said, you ain't making nothing doing comedy at this level. Not really.
Right.
And fold all that in, and then I take that to the casino and try to turn it into real money. And if I do, chop that in half. Half goes back into gambling. Half goes into paying another bill or buying groceries for the week or.
Do you track like your like all-time wins and losses as
far
as
I track it by the year.
And are you up over time, or is
over
the house
over
guy?
a lifetime?
Yeah,
I'm up. Yeah, I'm up.
Really?
Total, I'm up by probably like $4 or $5 grand because I don't. I mean, I play with like a couple $100 at a time.
Okay.
So
Well, that's pretty good then.
yeah, so it's not like I'm. Yeah.
So it's more just like the thrill of it, kind of.
Oh, dude, I can spend hours and hours.
Really?
After, I mean, I was there for. I walked in at like 10:30 and left at 3:30.
Wait, 10:30 a.m.
p.m.
p.m.
I walked out 3:30 a.m.
Yeah, that's the best time for like people watching and shit.
What
do you play? What do you play?
Blackjack.
Really? You just sit at the blackjack table?
Yeah.
Like the $10 minimum, $5
minimum? It kind of depends on the time you get there, because obviously when it's busy they're gonna up the minimums to really milk you. Yeah.
Because last time I was there, I couldn't find it. I'm like, where the fuck is like the $5 table at?
The only $5 table that I know of is at Harrah's, but it's a continuous shuffle, and it only pays $6 to $5.
What's the significance of a continuous shuffle?
So there's the 7 decks in there, but it's like every time they get like a deck's worth of cards, they put it in there and it keeps shuffling those back in. So you could keep getting the same cards.
Gotcha. Over so you can't like count.
There's absolutely no chance of count. Not that I can count anyway. I just pay attention to how the game's flowing.
Yeah.
You don't have to actually count to be able to like notice trends.
I believe that.
Game is flowing. Like,
I believe that. There seems to be momentum but yeah, ebbs and flows to the game.
But most tables, most places that I've been to, the cheapest you're gonna get is like a $15 hand table.
Yeah.
And yeah, I took $200 and I rode that all night and walked out with losing that.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Does that include like drinks and food and stuff that you get there too?
Yeah. So, but for $4 or 4 hours worth of fun and fucking around, and I mean, I rode it up and down, and you have to hit you have to set a high limit, or a high end. Like, if I get over this, I'm walking out. Like, you have to set that, and you have to stick to that.
And what's that for
you?
you?
And I just didn't. It just kind of depends on the night and how it's going.
Right. Well, no, because that defeats the purpose.
Well, no, I mean, you just have to set that. You have to set that before you walk in.
Yeah, okay. Where do you...
I just set the line every time before I walk in.
Okay, where are you usually setting
it? Last night it was 1,200.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you walk in with 200 and you're like, if I 6x this, then we'll call it a night.
Yeah. I've been on a hot streak lately, and I've been doing all right. So I didn't feel like I was ridiculous, and I just kept touching the edge of it. I kept getting up to like 1,000, and I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets bad.
You're like, give me another beer.
If you don't hit,
I need to make bad decisions.
Well, at Warhorse, you got to pay for your drinks.
I don't want to go home yet.
Nebraska Gaming doesn't allow them to give you free drinks while you're sitting at the table, so you have to pay for them. Which sucks, actually. It genuinely took a lot of fun out of it for me, because there's a lot of times that I'll sit. I mean, if you're sitting there for 7 or 8 hours, they'll just keep bringing you whiskey sours every 20 minutes.
Yeah, especially if you're
sitting in a place that's
free. If you're doing good, they probably really start feeding them to you.
Oh yeah, and especially like the best time to go to the casino is during the day, like the middle of the day and the middle of the week.
Yeah.
If it somehow falls that way, and you ain't got nothing to do, that's the time to take like.
That's where you get your serious gamblers there.
And there's like 3 of them.
Yeah, and they're Asian.
But like that's when they're like
Asians.
That's when they like. That is when I've gotten paid the most, ever.
Really?
The casino is usually going in like the middle of the day.
Is that because there's not like dummies there fucking the games up and stuff? You think?
There's some of that, but also like when it's busy, the weekends, those aren't people that are gambling for real. They call themselves gamblers, but they're there on the weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
They're there on a trip. Like, you get those people that are like there constantly, and you get to know the fucking dealers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because they just like cycle them out like every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So like, I just saw you over that fucking table over there. But
you have like dealers that are like bad luck that you'll like leave the table if they come
Dude, this guy last night, holy shit. I couldn't believe the casino was allowing it. I couldn't believe this. Okay, so this was the craziest thing. So I walked into Warhorse. It was my first time ever. It wasn't anything against the rules. It was just agonizing to watch. So this is the first time I'd been to Warhorse. I go to walk over and I sit down at the $15 hand table, and I look over, and who do I see? But Brody.
Oh, really? I was gonna say Bill Queen.
No, he goes, "Hey, Lucas." And like,
no shit.
Yeah, and all night he was so
Brody's
goddamn.
good shit.
He was so goddamn funny sitting at that blackjack table last night.
He's good shit. I like Brody. He's funny as fuck.
He's
always got a smile on his face. Was he smiling there?
Oh,
all night?
He was just laughing. He kept just saying, "Oh, the count's +2. The count's +2." And I was like,
what does that mean?
Nothing. He was just saying it. I was like, "Oh, is that what the count is, Brody?" But this other guy sitting next to me, total stranger. We had kind of been joking a little bit back and forth, and this guy, the dealer, when they come in the middle of the hand, they'll just tap the dealer on the shoulder, and that's to like let them know this is their last hand dealing. Mm-hmm. And as soon as he does that, the guy next to me goes, "Oh my God, you're gonna hate this guy. He's so slow."
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, I've had some slow dealers. Like, no big deal. Like, you just lose your money slower that way.
Yeah.
Like,
build suspense, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, this suspense was terrible. And so I was expecting what I'd seen from slow dealers before, but this guy, it was.
No way.
I am dead serious. I couldn't believe that the casino was allowing it.
Can you request that he move faster?
I don't think so.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we should have. We were definitely talking about it clear enough that he should have been able to hear us.
Well, then I'm sure you're not the only.
No, because the guy next to me recognized that this guy was so slow before he even got in the deal.
Yeah.
And and every time that he'd flip an ace over for his hand, he would check it so slow that like you were like, certainly it hasn't. Certainly there's a 10 under there. God, just do it.
Just
do it. Kill me. Kill me. Get rid of it.
Holy shit. You're like edging all night.
Oh my God.
Edging at the casino table all night.
And at one point, I doubled down on a hand and he flipped it so slow. And, 10. And I was like, I sat back in my chair and the guy next to me was like, you didn't believe me, did you? And I was like, when you said that, I thought he was going to be slow. But this is 10 times as bad as I was like, this is terrible. This is awful.
What'd be funny is if he looked at the card and then like made a face. He's like,
Oh, dude. I take Zach to. I got Zach into gambling now.
Did you?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, he likes blackjack.
Let's go. Blackjack's really the only game
I converted him. He was a big slots guy. I converted him.
Oh, fuck
I was like,
dude.
slots are stupid.
Yeah.
I lived near an Indian casino where you could go in at 18.
Yeah.
And I turned 18 my junior year of high school.
What the fuck?
I started when I was 6.
Oh, okay.
I started kindergarten when I was 6, and my birthday was in April. So.
My guess was you were held back, but that makes sense
Mom
too.
held me back from starting school, I guess.
Oh,
but I wasn't even the oldest kid in my class. Like that's not peculiar for a small town. Town.
You're from somewhere in the northeast Nebraska.
North Central, O'Neill.
O'Neill. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
But like that's a real small town thing because they understand the importance of like keeping a kid at home.
Yeah.
Just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
You deal with school better.
Mature a little bit.
Yeah, and I definitely, even at 6, I still probably wasn't mature enough to be going.
Really?
I was really good for the first couple of years. I kept getting all kinds of awards and shit.
Oh yeah.
And then 2nd grade.
Fucking started dividing.
This fucking teacher. She had it out for me from the fucking start. She did, because at the beginning of the year, we went over to the fucking office for something, in line. She was like, get in alphabetical order. So I got in front of Shoemaker, which is SH.
Yep.
Because Schneider is SCH. So, yes, I am in front of her alphabetically. And she argued with me about how my name was spelled. And then we get up to the line, to the front of the line, and the nurse calls my name, and I'm not next in line. And I looked at the teacher and I said, "I told you."
Sure,
and I walked in there, yeah, and then she had it out for me. I just kept getting in trouble when I wasn't the aggressor of shit.
Yeah.
Like, there was one time we were walking, you know, our bathrooms had like that open, like you walk in and then it's like a curve around.
Yeah, no door.
Like there's no real door.
Yeah.
And the girls' bathroom, you know, it was boys, water fountain, girls. We were walking in line and my cousin shoves me into the girls' bathroom. And so I come, you know, running back out. She sees me running out. I get in trouble for going to the girls' bathroom.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, I got shoved in there. Like, I didn't go in there. I got pushed in there.
Was the girls the no door as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see anything. I didn't go around the fucking bend. I went in the. I just the tip. I went just the tip, and then came right back out.
You didn't see anything?
No. I saw tiles.
Yeah.
I saw the walkway.
So what happened? You just got in trouble?
I got in trouble. I think I got like an in-school suspension for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like, I was even looking back on it, there were some really weird things. I was in a book club, and a lady gave me, the lady in charge of it, the guidance counselor, she had a real soft spot for me. And she, like, gave me this, she was running the book club, and she gave me a book, and she goes, "I think you'll really like this book." It's called The Whipping Boy. Have you ever read this book?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's a fairly old book. It's an old story, but it's like a prince and the family like buys a boy who gets punished every time the prince does something bad. Like, he's the punishment for what all
the whipping.
Yeah.
Whipping boy.
Yeah.
And
and looking back on that, I'm like, wow, she saw it and she did nothing. What a horrible woman.
I was gonna say, that seems kind of messed up.
It seems fucked up now. I don't know if she thought she was being sweet, but like in hindsight as an adult, it kind of seems fucked up.
Yeah, it seems like an odd.
It didn't click.
Piece.
It didn't click to me at the time, but as an adult, that seems really strange to do.
Small town stuff, dude.
Small town stuff. Wild things happen.
Yeah, but why did you go there in the conversation? You were making a point. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know either.
I can't remember.
See, and that's unpasteurized as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you ever had unpasteurized milk?
No. I don't think so.
What a shame.
You mean like just straight out of the teat?
Yeah, like not boiled down, not processed or anything.
Mm-mm.
It's totally different. It's a different taste. It still has the cream in it.
Is it
and
thick?
Half and half. I wouldn't even call it thick.
Mm.
It's almost like the top of it feels, if you don't mix it, the top of it does feel thick because that's all the cream rises up to the top.
Yeah.
And so then
you
it's
gotta,
just
like,
straight
shake it.
sweet cream off the top. You usually shave it off or scoop it off and keep it to the side.
Mm.
And then you can take that cream and if you mix it up real fast, you'll get butter.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
Have you
that's how this show started. Is me and Taylor spent 20 minutes explaining to the bar at Dubliner. Like the first week we met, we tag teamed this situation, explained it to the whole bar. How unpasteurized milk, it's so much better for you. You wouldn't be lactose intolerant if you were drinking the real shit. We've got better refrigeration systems now. There's no reason that we shouldn't be able to have unpasteurized milk. There's no reason anymore.
Yeah. Have you had it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where can you buy it?
You can't.
You can't buy it.
It's harder to find than buying drugs. Like
what?
Like true.
Why is that?
True straight from the cow. You have to like know people. It's the same kind of thing.
Know people
because I think it's technically illegal to sell unpasteurized milk. Like I think.
Okay. Well, then is it harmful of some sort?
It's not harmful. It just like if it's not managed properly and transported fast enough, it doesn't last as long.
Sounds to me like the fucking dairy farmers have a monopoly on the system, dude.
Well, yeah. Who else is supposed to compete with them?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? You want almonds taking over the place or what?
No, I'm saying why can't unpasteurized milk is illegal.
No,
it
would make it cheaper. It's like it's kind of like selling, like you can't just buy a dead cow carcass, and butcher it yourself.
Yeah, but
unless
can
you buy it from a farmer.
If you know somebody, you can buy a cow though, like a quarter of a cow, let's say.
Yeah.
You don't have to go buy it at
Walmart. But it still has to be processed. It still has to be butchered by somebody. I'm talking about. It's weird to buy just a dead cow
like
carcass.
A raw cow. Oh yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that makes sense. But
yeah, that does make sense.
But if you know somebody, you can buy a dead cow carcass.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But milk's a whole different thing. If you had your own cows, it'd be no problem.
Now I want to see if I can find unpasteurized milk.
Look for it. If you can find it, let us know.
I got an unpasteurized milk guy.
Yeah, I got a milk. I got a milkman.
I got a milk guy.
I wish they'd bring the milkman thing back. That'd be dope. I not that I want him fucking every housewife, but all the women are out working now, so it's fine.
Yeah.
He's just gonna have to get up earlier.
It would definitely add another category to Pornhub.
It would bring it back.
Milkman.
I have seen one milkman porn.
See, I haven't even seen a milkman porn.
It was one. It was a cuck video that I came across, and that's like kind of what it was.
That's a good situation.
It was a weird one though. It was like reverse. It was the man getting cucked was a black guy.
Oh really?
Yeah, with a big white wife fucking a white milkman.
Damn.
It was very strange.
It's all sorts of backwards.
I know. I was watching. I was like, this seems strange. About 15 minutes in, I thought this is odd.
After I came,
after I busted 3 or 4 times, this seems odd.
I came back to planet Earth and realized how weird it was.
Yeah, I fell off my dopamine high.
And instantly after you come, you're just like, ugh.
Right?
I gotta turn this video off.
Fucking. I shook the bubbles up too much, and now it doesn't want to.
I was gonna say,
now
the
it's
thing's
getting tight.
Kind of a shitty.
I know. When it flows right, it only takes about 10-15 minutes.
Your one piece of art you were bragging about.
Yeah, my one piece of modern art. I've got more art. I've got good art. But
do you?
It's just in totes at my mom and dad's house still.
Nice.
There's no fucking room here.
Must be super valuable.
There's a couple that have got some real sentimental value. No, they're wrapped in parchment paper and stuff. They're stored properly.
Yeah.
I hope. They're stored how I read you should store them. So.
Okay, well then you're on top of it.
It should work. One of them is very sentimental to me. A friend went to a bluegrass music festival, waited in line. There was this guy tripping on acid for 4 days, listening to bluegrass, sitting up at the top of the stands painting Futurama portraits, like the characters from Futurama.
Hell yeah.
And he went up there trying to get me the professor, but he ended up getting me a Zoidberg because that was what was left. And I fucking love that painting.
Where is it?
It's not here. It's in that fucking tote. Oh. Because when I moved down here, I had a 2-bedrooms house worth of furniture and shit.
Oh, shit.
Moving into a 2-bedroom apartment that was already full of furniture that, quite honestly, was better than mine. So, my parents have got 2 garages and a big shop out back.
Yeah.
They're like, you can have this corner. We'll put the shit back there until you guys get a place big enough and we get stuff figured out enough to where we'll either sell this shit or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. You had the space for it.
Yeah, that's why I had to destroy my own life, was because my parents were super good people and I wanted to be a comic, and so I had to go out and create the trauma on my own.
I'm sure they're super proud.
Self-made trauma. I'm sure they're happy. They love their grandkids. So.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some, I guess. No, that's I got a big shop. The person that lived in my house before me was a general contractor, and he built this shop onto it, and so I have a bunch of open space. I built a bar in there, but I still have open space. So I got into this thing where I started buying storage units.
Yeah.
Online auctions.
Oh shit!
There's an app. Yeah, and I've won a few of them because I found this one storage unit place that is really close to an antique mall.
Yeah. And
so I found out that pretty much everybody that uses the storage units there are people that have booths at this antique mall.
That makes
of
sense.
Overflow shit or just extra shit.
Those people go out of business all the time.
Well, they're old people, so they die.
Well, that too.
So then their payment lapses on those storage units. Excuse me. And then they auction them off. So I always swoop them up, put everything on eBay, blah, blah, blah. But
how's that working out for you?
Fucking awesome, dude. It's so fun. Yeah. I rotate furniture, art pieces. That's what prompted me to think of that. You're talking about art. I rotate like art stuff through my house all the time.
Oh yeah, just you're so fucking cool, dude.
Dude, it has a different look all the time. I've always got like weird antique stuff going on.
That's actually really cool.
I'm jealous of that. I got this like awesome. Really cool incense burner thing the other day, so I've been burning incense in my house.
I need to get a new one.
Incense are fucking cool, dude.
They're great. They're the best.
I walk back in my house and I'm like, god damn it, this is fucking like what the 70s smelled like.
Right? I miss old bar rooms that you could smoke in.
Yeah.
There's I'm not going to name it by name, but there's a bar that we both frequent downstairs.
Yeah.
One night, the old bartender, he got fired, but probably for this. But one night, hit closing time, and he he goes, "No, you don't have to go." I was like, that was pretty fucked up. So I was like, all right, I'll hang out at the bar after hours.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, and I kind of watched everybody leave, and I was like, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Are you gonna let me back in here? And he just grabbed an ashtray and slid it down the bar to me.
They had an ashtray.
And I got to sit there and drink a beer and smoke a cigarette in a bar, which I've only ever got to do in Miami.
It's like the 90s.
Oh, dude. And that's how I grew up. I spent a lot of time in bars in like my formative years. Like all those 6 years before I started school was in bars.
You look like you would be a guy that had spent time in bars as a kid.
I was a bar kid.
Yeah. I kind of was too. I'd spend the summers in Atlanta with my dad. That was the only time I'd see him. It was in the summertime. And he was a big dart player. So he would travel around and play in these tournaments, like steel tip darts, not plastic.
Yeah,
real deal. That's like what they play down
That's
south.
all I play with. I don't like these.
I know. I had to switch over playing in Omaha. I had to because they don't. Yeah. So anyway, he used to play steel tip and travel around. Well, it's always in bars and shit, obviously. Yeah. So all summer long, that's what I would do all fucking.
Just play darts.
Yeah, play darts in the bars. Well, you could smoke in the bars back then, and fucking dude, the next morning your clothes would reek so goddamn bad. Horrible. They'd stink up your entire bedroom of cigarettes and fried food, like a mixture of that. Stale cigarettes and fried food. But I haven't smelled that in years.
There is something nostalgic about it to me, though.
You know where you can smoke inside the last time I went, where I about shit my pants? I don't know if you can now. I think it's Ralston Keno. It's like off of 72nd and like almost Q, right over, right past L, the underpass of L. If you,
I know what you're talking about, I think.
Yeah, last time I was in there, dude, I don't know why, but they were, this is probably like 5 years ago. People were smoking in there. And I don't they had some loophole.
Well, it depends. Like the places in Miami that I got to smoke were like not in Miami proper. They were in like what is technically South Beach. South Beach is technically its own city, separate from Miami, and that's just the itty bitty island that's like, 30 blocks long or whatever it is. That's just off the edge.
Yeah.
And those bars are like considered historical places because they've been open since the 20s and shit.
Yeah.
But like the one place I went was where Miami Vice would always have their Christmas parties and their closing parties and shit while they were filming.
Really?
And so like it was the coolest bar I've ever been in. It was a giant. It wasn't horseshoe shaped. It started here where you could sit along the outside of this whole edge. And it ran up this way, and then came back, and then dipped back down, and went like that, and then back out along the back. Like I bet you could fit 100 people just sitting at that bar, and it was not that big of a place.
Yeah.
It was just such a weird wraparound shape, but you could sit there and smoke, and like I stole a couple coasters from there.
Yeah.
I got them in a box because it was a cool place. Another place, I don't remember what was so fancy. Oh, I bought cigarettes out of a vending machine, and that felt cool.
Oh, fuck. I can't remember the last time I seen it.
$11. It pissed me off so bad. Oh, my God. That's what they cost now, so I can't imagine what they cost in Miami now.
I used to smoke cigarettes back in the day, and it was like $5 a pack. $6, real expensive.
That's how it was when I started.
But now, somebody was talking about it last night. They said it was like $9 a pack.
Yeah, the ones I smoke now, I started with, my first cigarettes were Marlboro Reds. And then I switched over to these Marlboro 83s for a while.
Or the Cowboy Killers.
Oh, yeah, baby. And then for a while I smoked Camel Blues.
I was Camel Light. That's how old I am. It was Camel Light when I started.
Yeah, see, I can't even... Light cigarettes just don't do it. If I smoke a light cigarette, I feel like I have to smoke 3 of them.
Well, that's what Camel Blues were. They changed the name.
Oh.
They changed the name because they had to, because they were calling it Camel Light implied that it was like a healthier version.
Oh.
Or
so how come Marlboro Light gets away with it?
I don't know. Or is it Marlboro Light still?
Well, I think there's supposed to be like a difference. There's supposed to be a nicotine percentage difference.
Well,
and with the way Camels were, they probably were considered light compared to like Camel.
But that's what Camel Blues were. They changed the name.
Really?
They changed the name. Yep.
Because,
I remember when it happened.
I remember the ones I was smoking were like triangle shaped when you would pull them out of the box. Almost, it was like a round. It wasn't round.
Oh,
it was like
I
triangle.
don't remember those.
Because I bought soft packs for a long time too. Like.
I'd fuck those up in my pocket so bad. Dude.
I didn't at first, and then all of a sudden I did a couple times, and I was like, no, fuck that. Yeah. I'm going back to boxes.
Man, it's probably been 7 years since I quit smoking, I bet. But I miss cigarettes.
That's what scares me, is that I know I'm not going to miss them. I like them. It would be better to not, but I know that I'm going to miss it.
Yeah, I like the idea of it. I don't think I would ever go back to smoking, but like when I'm fucked up, when I'm drunk, like the idea of like fucking having a cigarette, there's nothing better than when you're drunk having a cigarette.
There are people that boo-hoo and frown and cry on me about smoking so many cigarettes.
Yeah.
You get them fucked up and a cigarette.
It's like old school, man. You don't really see a whole ton of people smoking cigarettes. You see some, but not a ton anymore.
No.
You used to see like every workplace used to have large crowds of people that would go out for smoke breaks, like, because literally, 50% of the people would smoke. Now it's like fucking so taboo, man. If you got caught smoking at work around the back of the building, they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Might as well have your dick out.
I just do it outright. I just don't hide it at all. Like,
I mean, when you're out at a bar drinking, that's kind of thing, but if I'm like driving along and I see somebody smoking a cig in their car with the window cracked, I'm just like, damn. You don't see that very often. You just don't see it very often.
Something about a lone cigs in the car just feels so good when you're rolling down the street.
Yeah.
If you had a long day leaving work, you turn the music up.
Trust me, man. I used to just bang heaters when I drove. Just bang heaters. That was like my main time smoking.
See, I got bad with doing construction work. That's when I fell into it deep because I could smoke all day.
Yeah, you're outside.
Yeah, I was outside, and I figured out how to work with just it hanging on my lip. I could flick it with just my lip. I could
smoke with no hands.
Yeah, I could smoke full cigs with no hands.
That's like that Dusty Slay joke.
And I was just doing it all fucking day like an old man. I was buying 3 packs every other day.
Holy shit! And you were doing a pack and a half a day.
Yeah.
God damn.
I know, and I was 21, 22, but I fell into it real bad when I turned 21. I started going to bars because my bar, it's got the same name, but it's not the same place. It's not fun anymore.
What?
It's a bar in my hometown.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Good Timin'.
Good Timin'?
Yeah, we always called it the Bad Timin' then, but that was like a sarcastic joke. It was so much fun when I turned 21, and now it's not fun.
No, it's just a sad timing.
The last couple times I've been there, the guy, the owner, the manager, whatever he is, is a party pooper. You can't put a party pooper, not fun guy, in charge of a bar.
Well, why would you want to run a bar if you don't want to have a good time?
Because he can't do anything else. He's
Seems
not
like a weird career choice.
Whatever. I don't know about him. I never liked him. One night I asked him for quarters to play pool, and he said, "No, we're closing up soon." And I was like, "If you don't think I can play a game of pool in an hour, you're fucking nuts, dude."
Holy shit!
I was like, I was gonna have 2 more beers in that time and play a game of pool, but now I'm just gonna go to the other bar and give them my $15.
Yeah, what a weird, stupid.
What
thing
a weird way to be.
Yeah.
So
stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, they had a smoking room that was like enclosed,
shit.
heated and air conditioned.
Oh.
TV, satellite TV.
God damn.
It was open enough that smoke would drift out, but you were still like in a fucking hot box.
Oh yeah.
There was a camera out there, didn't work, and the bartenders made sure to tell us, and we would be smoking joints and fucking cigarettes.
No shit.
And the bartenders were good back then. They were like the kind that would come out there and be like, "You guys need another drink?" So you would sit in the smoking room for like 6-7 hours drinking for no reason to get up. And she really liked us, so we hardly ever actually paid for what we were drinking. So when you're not paying for it, you could drink a shitload. Because we'd come in when her shift would start at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and we'd help her like get set up. We'd do like bar back stuff, or we'd like fucking help her hang Christmas lights or whatever. And then we like wouldn't pay for drinks the whole night.
Oh, dude.
And we would be there 3 or 4 nights in a row, in a week.
Probably lost so much money at that bar.
They lost money.
Yeah, they did.
I did.
Yeah, no, the owner.
This place, they used to pour your standard whiskey glass. That was a shot.
Yeah.
Full to the brim. That was a shot.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Is that place
$3? It was $3.
Holy cow.
And so like, I would at the time I was nuts. I was ordering Rumple Mints and a glass of ice water on the side.
Jesus.
Because if you drink Rumple Mints and then sip the ice water afterwards, it's just like ice. Like just cold.
Really?
You don't even taste it. It's just,
I don't even mind Rumple Mints actually.
I can't anymore, and I think it's because I did that
because you had it too much. Yeah.
UV blue does it to me too. When I see UV blue on a shelf, my stomach rolls. I don't even have to like smell it or order it. Just seeing it on a shelf in a bar anywhere.
We used to pass that shit around in a vehicle before we'd go into dance clubs when we were like fucking 22. It's horrible.
You get a liter Mountain Dew bottle, drink it down to the dome, and then fill it back up with UV blue. Turn that shit upside down. You can sip on that, and then get her about halfway down, fill her back up with UV blue. After a little while,
Do they still sell UV blue, you think?
Oh yeah, they've still got it in bars. Start looking behind bars when you're in there. They've still got it back there. They've got all the UVs back there.
And when was the last time? Who orders UV blue? Like,
how
do you order it? Like a shot?
I don't know, dude. Because we were in high school. We were country kids. We were drinking like fucking animals.
Well, yeah, I'm from Arlington, so it's probably very similar.
Probably very similar.
Small town shit, whatever. Yeah, for whatever reason, UV blue was popular.
I think it was because it was cheap and it was easy to drink.
I think people would mix it with lemonade, if I'm not mistaken.
You could probably mix that shit with anything. Like I said, we mixed it with Mountain Dew. It's hard to get good liquor to mix with Mountain Dew.
But I've never been at the bar and someone's like, "Hey, should we do some shots of UV blue?"
I don't know why it's there. It's probably the same bottles from 2012.
That's what I'm saying. They might not even be in business. We just think they are because those bottles
are still sitting there. Nobody fucking cleared them off.
Yeah.
Because every time somebody sees a bottle
as
of
soon
UV
as
blue,
they're done with that bottle, that's it.
That's it. It's gone forever. That's the last bottle of UV blue in existence. Break it.
Damn near.
Throw it off a bridge. Dude. Throw it off a bridge.
Unless it is included in a mixed drink that I'm not aware of. That people would order, like, can't ever see a situation anyone's ever ordering UV ever again.
I feel like there is like one of those shots that. Well, speaking of which, this is something that's in my small town bars that I don't see very much here in Omaha. Maybe I'm going to the wrong kind of bars, but those shot glasses that have the big cup and then the little cup on the inside. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. For
like Jaeger bomb or like
Vegas
that type
bomb
of Vegas bombs, that type of thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like I don't see those very often in bars here.
I don't remember the last time I took a Vegas bomb. I'm sure they're still there. If you ordered one of those drinks.
Probably. They just got a stack of 5 of them underneath and they just wash them.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I don't take shots like I used to.
Neither do
like
I.
That.
I used to.
I kind of sip on beers.
Yeah, I sit and sip on whiskey sours usually. Unless that bartender's really bad at making whiskey sours.
Which one?
There's a couple of them that I have had some god awful whiskey sours.
What's included in a whiskey sour? I don't even know.
Well, the basic one that I'll tolerate at a bar would be.
It sounds so distinguished. Whiskey sour.
I know. I'm very particular about
tolerate.
Yeah, I'll tolerate it. I'll tolerate a squirt. Like you mix squirt and whiskey.
Okay.
You want to call that a whiskey sour? That's what I'll do.
Just
that's what I'll do at home. That's your most basic one.
On
now there's
the rocks.
Yeah.
Like ice.
Yeah. I was trying to remember, but But then at bars usually they've got sour mix, and so that's usually what I get.
Okay.
Because that's what most bars have. Now you go to a nice place, they'll make it with bitters like it's supposed to have, and there'll be like I think it's lemon juice is in there, and you go to a real nice place. The perfect one, the right whiskey sour, has got egg whites in it.
What?
Every time. Oh, I know it sounds
egg
nuts.
Whites. The
yes, from an egg.
Okay.
Yep, they separate it. And you gotta go to a real nice place. The only place.
So explain this to me. What's in a really high quality one? I'm such a uncultured swine.
A high quality one. Yeah. I would egg whites, bitters, whiskey, obviously. I believe it's lemon juice. I can't remember. I'm having a hard time remembering right now.
Yeah.
Exactly, because it's been a long time since I've had a good one.
All right.
The only good one I've ever had was up in the private party room at Mo and Curly's.
And how does the egg white mix?
Well, they shake it. It's a shaken drink when it's made properly.
So it's not like separate then, like from the. I feel like it would separate from the rest of the drink.
It creates a real tasty foam, actually.
Okay.
Like it's a strange thing that's like it's a foam that's on top, and you can taste it throughout because it's mixed with the strainer, with the wider strainer, so it actually separates it out.
Okay.
I'm doing a really bad job explaining.
No, I mean I get what you're saying.
I know. I'll find us a good bar. We'll go get a good whiskey sour.
Yeah, actually.
The problem is to get it like that. It ends up costing like $15 usually.
Yeah.
Which is just irritating.
You'd have to go to probably a Mahogany's.
Yeah, you got to go to a nice place. You got to go to a real nice, not so fancy where they're making theatrical drinks.
Yeah.
But fancy enough where they're most of the time where you're gonna find it is places that call themselves a mixology place. Which
oh, like Baronado would probably be. Yeah.
I did an open mic in Miami that.
No shit.
Well, look, this thing was crazy. This was only like the 3rd open mic I had ever done, and I was there on vacation with my girlfriend at the time, and I found it and I just signed up for it. And I was like, fuck it, if it's anything like the couple that I've been to, nobody will fucking be there. Not a big deal. We're talking 90 people packed into this fucking mixology bar.
Whoa.
And it was a mixed show where there was paid comics on there every 3, and then an open micer after, and the biggest laugh I got was something I said off stage. It was bad. It was the worst case of getting on stage and the lights hitting you and you forgetting fucking everything.
Yeah.
I could not think up there. It was. I got through it. I got through it, but it was bad. It was the worst. It was so bad.
I've been there. Not in Miami, but not in Miami.
I did, and then I went outside, and this one guy who went after me, he held the crowd hostage and was arguing with the host from stage. Everybody's getting 5 minutes or so, and he got the light. And he starts yelling at the host about how you always cut me off early. This is fucking bullshit. Like, fuck you. And I was like,
damn.
I was like, no, he's definitely like, that was right at what the light should have been.
Yeah.
And then he also wasn't killing either. Like, he wasn't doing good anyway. And then he goes, you guys are having a good time, aren't you? And I was like, just because you pointed at us and drug us into it.
Because you're making direct eye contact with me.
Yes, I guess. Because you're freaking out. You're freaking me out, and I'm getting nervous about what you're gonna do.
Right.
And then he goes on again for like another couple minutes. And he gets the light like 3 or 4 times.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was bad. And then he goes outside and he's yelling and screaming. And I go over to one of the other comics and I'm like, look, this is only like the 3rd open mic I've ever been to. Is this like normal behavior? Are a lot of people acting like this? Like, what the fuck is this? He goes, no, this guy is nuts. He goes, he acts like this all the fucking time.
Yeah.
He goes, he's all around the scene and this is exactly how he acts all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so there are just going to be fucking crazy people that are completely wrong about how they're doing comedy and being dickheads about it like that.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll...
And then I threw up in a parking garage.
Nice.
Because I had like 4 whiskey sours, and then the adrenaline finally like wore off, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
How did that egg white come up frothy?
It didn't taste bad. Actually, that's a great thing about a good whiskey sour is if you drink too many of them, when you throw it up, it still kind of tastes good.
All right. God damn.
It's the only thing I've ever found that seems kind of okay to throw up.
God damn. Gross.
Isn't it? It's disgusting. Foul stuff.
You didn't get a lot of laughs there in Miami?
No. The only good laugh I got was another guy was doing crowd work before it was cool, and
like all crowd work the whole time.
No, he was just starting with that.
Oh, okay.
And he said something about like who's from out of town, and I like raised my hand. I hadn't been on stage yet. He said something about me being a white guy, and, or he said something about who in here is white, and I like was maybe a little bit too loud.
A little too proud of being white.
And he said that, and I said,
"Oh, really?"
I said, "Man, that's all I got." And he goes, "Oh, where are you from?" I said, "The middle of nowhere in Nebraska."
It's gonna make me sound even worse.
And he goes, "Oh no." He goes, "What do you do for work?" I said, "I'm a mailman." He goes, "Fuck, being white really is the only thing you got, isn't it?" I said, "It sure is."
Yes,
and that was the only laugh I got.
I
did one little thing where I was like, "Wow, it's just like it was the hackiest fucking thing I think I've ever said."
Really?
And that was why I don't know if I told you this. I usually say it to people. I mean, you don't talk about the lights when you're on stage.
Yeah.
Like they'll say, because everybody in their first couple open mics will always be like, "Oh, these lights are so bright."
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed that yet or not, but like
a
lot of people say that.
Yeah, now that you say that, yeah, you are right.
And I did exactly that. I was like, oh, it's like the Men in Black thing. I get up here and that spotlight hits you in the eyes, you forget everything. And it was just bad. The rest of it was just bad.
You didn't get any laughs?
Not really. I tried to do some crowd work. I got some pity laughs in the middle. I was really bad at the time.
Yeah.
I was really, really bad.
Well, if that was like your 3rd time, yeah.
Yeah, it was. And it was a lot of pressure to put on myself. To do 2 open mics in Lincoln, and then go to Miami and do one in front of a full fucking packed bar.
Was it the majority like black people?
The thing is that I wrote a joke and I think I said it too fast, or it wasn't the right crowd for it, because I still think it's a really funny joke.
Do you remember what it is?
I remember exactly what it is.
Oh, let's hear
it. This is another bad one. I don't think I'm the only. I said I'm the only white person I've seen since I've been here. I think all the white people move down here and get tan and pretend to be Cuban. I still think that's
okay. I didn't.
That was the whole fucking thing. Because there's a lot of white shame stuff happening. This was like, this would have been like 2021 maybe.
Oh shit! Okay,
like 22, or 22,
like in the heart of cancel culture, basically.
Yeah. Right. So that's why that I think that's maybe why.
I mean, that is funny.
I thought so, because I did not see any white people. We were in Miami for a week. I saw no whites, except for one guy who tried to sell me fake Delta weed. I was like, why would I buy it from you when I can walk down to the store over there and spend half as much?
That was the only white guy you saw?
The only white guy I saw. He was trying to rip me off.
That's crazy.
The craziest thing is that we would go on these vacations.
What a backward city.
We would go on these vacations, me and this woman, and she had this like weird wild side that didn't make any sense because she was super judgmental.
Yeah, you want to know?
Not yet. I'm actually good for right now. I ain't keeping up quite as well. But she was like super judgy
tonight, so
well, yeah, you gotta
lose real impressive.
You gotta get your beer goggles on, dog.
Oh yeah,
man.
Really?
Tyler's got his beer goggles on.
Yeah, we'll see. She's gonna be hot one way or another.
Right? We'll find out tomorrow morning, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Right? This fucking thing is
like Halloween, I got tricked, man.
Did you?
I woke up, it was a dude.
Well, you know, that's gonna happen when you're living that kind of lifestyle. You know.
What can you do? Drink a lot of alcohol. I spilled.
Bad or what?
No.
Fucking throw it all over yourself?
No, I went to adjust my my headset and I had my beer in my hand.
Good job. Congratulations.
Dummy. It was just like a little drop. I think we're good.
I think we'll be fine. There. Now the fucking artwork's moving a little bit.
There we go.
Alright. So yeah, it was wild. She would pay for these trips because she was a doctor.
What?
Yeah.
What happened there then?
I was dumb.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. I got like crazy anxious and super fucking scared because she wanted me and my daughter to move to New York with her.
New York City?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And like I was like, at the time my daughter was a lot younger. I was like trying to like imagine like because I went out there for a week. I was like, before me and her move out here, let me come see it for like a week, and then we'll see if I think I can handle it out here. And like going around the city, like she had to work, so I had a whole week where I just had to fill my days with like going out and doing shit.
Yeah.
Which was fine for me. I was like, I actually really enjoy this, but I cannot imagine taking like a 6-year-old girl with me, like a hyperactive 6-year-old girl, on all this shit because I see danger everywhere. I was like, I can see. It's not good that every fucking subway stairwell has got a mirror so you can see around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Like every single one of them does. Like that convenience store mirror so you can catch shoplifters. It's got the same thing so that people can't jump you as you're coming around the corner.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's not good that the city has that, but there's no bathrooms to piss in anywhere.
Yeah, it definitely is not O'Neill, Nebraska. I
mean,
it's going to be a different vibe.
Here was my feeling about it. Dope city to visit. It was so much fun. It's a cool city to visit. I would never want to live there because it seems retarded.
Yeah. If you're an aspiring comedian, though, that might be a...
Dude, you should have seen. I looked for open mics there. I looked at shit, and you could. You'd have to grind it out. You would earn it. And no knock on that scene at all. But, like, the stuff I was finding that I would have been able to get on, I would have had to pay $20 to do 3 minutes at a coffee shop at 2 in the afternoon.
Really?
Like at
you
the
have
time,
to pay to do the open mics?
That's a lot of open mics. Like, we're very lucky here.
Yeah.
And people don't appreciate that. There's a lot of big cities where you have to, like, pay to get on the list a lot of times.
Holy shit.
Because there's that much of a demand.
Yeah.
So you either have to bring a certain amount of people to perform, which is tough because, like, you know, like, say the night of the show comes and you're out barking and you have to sell so many tickets to get on stage,
mm-hmm.
and you sell nothing, so you don't get your stage time and you get no money.
Yeah.
Brutal. That's a hard way to do it. And if I didn't have kids to worry about,
mm-hmm.
I would just live in a van and drive around and do comedy anyway.
Yeah.
Because I could manage that for a while until I made it. That would be the right way to do it.
Yeah.
But I got kids to worry about, so I have to find a stable way to do it to where I can keep a job.
Yeah, but
until
like,
it pays enough, you know.
and luckily we're in a lucky time with social media, a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, it'll get there. Once you people send this to your friends.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, whoever's actually watching this.
Well, put an album on here. Get
well,
some
good.
views.
Well, good. So,
That's good.
so you're from Arlington, huh?
Yep.
Did you play sports in high school or what?
Yep.
What did you do?
The usual. I did football, wrestling, and baseball.
What class is Arlington?
C.
Oh yeah, so that is Arlington is probably about the size of O'Neill.
Yeah, it's like 1,200 people maybe.
Oh no, that is smaller actually, because O'Neill is 3,500, but they're a Class C school too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's strange, but I didn't go to the public school. I went to a private Catholic school there.
Of course you did.
Of course. don't I seem educated? It gave me some fucked up things in my head, but
Catholics give me the. I don't like Catholics. Not Catholic people. I don't like the Catholic institution.
Oh, me neither.
Let's
me
say
neither.
that.
Me neither. I'm pro God, anti church, dog. They taught me too much
Yeah.
about it. They taught me too much. They gave me such a good education that it made me anti-Catholic because I realized they were not practicing the things that they were teaching us.
Dude, the Catholic Church is wild. It's I even have a little bit about how do they
everybody's got a Catholic
even
church
exist. Like if you donate money to the Catholic Church, like that just doesn't make sense. In my opinion, it's like
really.
It's a crazy institution with just a horrible history that just keeps on going on and on and on and on. On and on and on. Even present day.
Certainly.
It's crazy.
Certainly that's happening. We had one of them in our church.
Did you?
He didn't get bad. He didn't get bad.
What does that mean?
There was no penetration from what I understand.
Holy shit.
There was just some really weird shit.
Yeah, he's
so here's
weird,
it, but how they handled it is absolutely insane. Once you at the time, it seemed so okay and like a normal understood thing, the way with what they told us. So he had something that like got reported to the parish board, and so he got sent away. Like he went to Canada for like 6 months. They told the whole church, everybody, that he was sick. And then he was going back to visit family and see doctors back in Canada where his family is.
Playbook, man. They got like
excuses.
But
wait, it gets worse.
Oh fuck.
About 6 months goes by. There's a couple times in there like where we end up talking to him on the phone, like us kids, because we had cell phones and we had his phone number.
Yeah.
Because he's the priest, and like.
Sure.
He's like supposed to be like our spiritual guide at school and stuff.
Right.
So like, we talked to him like, well, we hope you feeling better, hope to see you again, all that stuff. And about 6 months goes by. They bring him back to the same school and tell no one. Just kept it silent. And then he was there for like another couple of years. And then he left. I don't remember when he left because I stopped going to church shortly after I graduated.
Yeah.
And so then he left. Then he came down here. And it got reported and it came out. Like, it was a big news story. Like,
yeah, I'm surprised he stayed at the same church.
I was insane from what they sent him away and then brought him right back.
Yeah.
6 months later, which is the most insane thing I've ever heard. And the school board, it's never been like publicly acknowledged in town. It's never like, it's just been kept silent. And there's some wild shit. There's one that I'll tell you once we're done recording that is absolutely fucking insane. I'm related to him.
Oh my
that's
God.
the problem, and that's why it pisses me off so much.
Yeah.
They act like their son and family.
Yeah, whispering does it.
I'm whispering because I'm fucking getting irritated thinking about it. But small town stuff is insane.
It is.
You're too wrapped up in everybody's shit. It is. There's a lot of things I don't like about living here. Because it's like not being used to living in a city. I fucking hate traffic. I don't understand. I get so upset because I'm like, I can see exactly why this is happening, you fucking idiots. Like, just drive. If you knew how to drive, this wouldn't happen. There's no reason that this lane should ever be stopping. The far left lane on the interstate should never be stop and go traffic. Ever. There's no reason for it if everybody just drives appropriately.
Man, in big cities, it's HOV in the very left lane. You know, so high occupancy vehicle.
Oh,
so if you have more than one person, you can't travel in that lane if you're a solo driver. You can get pulled over and ticketed.
That's the carpool lane, though.
Yeah. So, dude, that's what Omaha needs. That's the way to do it, because that lane is like never taken up during rush hour. Because everyone's...
That makes sense. Here's the big problem: is that
people get pulled over. They have got like blow up dolls in their passenger seat.
Oh yeah,
swear
I've
to
seen
God.
that stuff. I've seen
just
that. I've seen
make
people
it
try
look like.
I've seen people pulling the old skeleton.
Yeah, just to make it look like there's somebody in the seat next to him.
That way the fucking toll cameras don't catch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's the problem is that everybody needs to get in the appropriate lane for their exit ahead of time.
I agree.
Not wait until the exit is there and then try crossing 3 lanes of traffic during rush hour.
Yeah, dude.
Because that's what causes it. Because then this guy has to stop and that guy has to stop, and then like it causes a cascade effect that takes 4 hours to drive across town when it should take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. For work, when I go to work in the morning, it's like 4:35 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Sometimes earlier. And so there is no traffic. It takes me 10 minutes to get to work.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 if I stop at a gas station and get some breakfast.
Sure.
But like coming home sometimes coming home sometimes takes fucking an hour and a half. And I'm like, this is nuts. This is fucking insane.
Dude, Maple pisses me the
We used to live over up. Now it's easier to come on Dodge than it is on Maple, but Maple is the fucking worst.
Dude, when you got to go up and down Maple, the worst street in Omaha.
Oh my God, it might be. And you know what? Here's the problem. I can understand and accept bad traffic downtown because those streets were made and that all was laid out when cars and vehicles were not very big.
They were,
and there was
horse
a lot
and
less.
carriage.
They were made for very much smaller things.
Yeah, like
so
horses.
I can tolerate traffic and fucked up parking
and that makes
stuff
sense. So you're in
and
downtown.
it makes sense out there. This out here is far enough west. Yeah. It should have been figured out by now.
I agree.
You
had time to design
why is it not 4 lanes on both sides over there?
I agree.
That doesn't make sense. They want everybody to live out here, but if they only had 2 lanes of traffic in each direction, that's fucking nuts.
I agree. You cannot get.
Here's the problem. They built it for the middle of the day instead of rush hour. They built it for because there's times that you can fly up and down Maple and it's not a problem, but it's just not when you need to be going up and down.
Dude, I know I'm getting older because my blood pressure, the older I've got, driving has gotten worse and worse. Like, I want to fucking kill people when I'm driving.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Traffic is so frustrating to me.
Yeah, but why is that? Like, why are we're nice guys, out and about in person at a bar where there's a lot of people around, but the second you put us in a car and there's a bunch of cars around, it's like all of a sudden everybody's fucking angry. You know what I mean? Like, is it because you're separated by metal? Like,
well, here's the thing. I don't think everybody drives to the same standard of skill.
Well, that is fucking obvious. Yeah.
And I think that's the problem that everybody thinks they're a good driver too. Have you ever met somebody who does drive and thinks that they're a bad driver? I can't remember ever meeting somebody that said that they were a bad driver, but I've seen them be a bad driver.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Everybody thinks they're a good driver. I think that's a part of the problem. Everybody thinks they know what they're doing because, it's my exit, so I have to turn right across 4 lanes of traffic right now. That it's people that think like that fuck it up for everybody else. And I think the problem is that everybody can see very clearly, like, if you just did this, it would all pan out. But they don't do it. And then so this guy gets frustrated, and then this guy over here gets frustrated, and it just carries on. Trying to drive that fucking big delivery truck during rush hour is fucking insane. Because you have to give yourself extra room to stop in those things, especially if it's raining or anything, because they'll fucking slide. And mine, it's it's not heavy enough to withstand the elements very well at all.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of times when the wind's blowing and I've got to have the wheel turned to like 1 o'clock to counteract the wind, and then like I have to like time it because the wind will be blowing and then you like go under an overpass and then the wind will stop and then the wind will catch you again.
What kind
and
of
push
van
you
is
back
this?
over. It's kind of like one of those big like a bread truck type van.
Oh, okay.
Or like truck. It's like technically it's like a big truck. It's not a box truck because it's not separate.
Okay.
But it's big. Like I can stand up and walk through. Like the actual ceiling's probably like 2 or 3 feet above.
Yeah,
my
I think
head.
I know what
Like,
you're talking about.
yeah. So, man, and driving that thing in bad weather is stressful because it's not heavy enough to like withstand anything. It'll slide anytime. Fucking like
Yeah.
it just rains a little bit too much and it'll fucking start acting squirrely on the road.
Dude, you're gonna hate me for telling you this, but I work remote. I work from home.
I wish.
I don't even like battle. I don't even like drive anywhere anymore. For you inviting me over here was like the first time I drove like all week.
Y'all motherfuckers hiring over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally the only time I leave the house is when I go do like comedy on open mic nights.
I fucking wish. I'd be here watching Dukes of Hazzard working all day.
I do. Like I usually have like the news rolling. I'll turn
That's
on the TV
good.
and have the news.
I don't even know what you do.
It's boring, dude. I do recruiting and hiring for a big company. I do a lot of the like interviewing and a whole bunch of shit.
That must be nice.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun. I like win all these competitions and stuff, and then I win all these trips because I win them.
Yeah, you're so fucking cool, dude. You're so fucking awesome.
Yeah. So like at the end of this month, I go to Vegas for annual awards, and a few weeks ago I was in Cancun.
And here I am, fucking fighting the weather and picking through gross butcher shop rags.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking well, clothes and here you are, fucking flying around, just chit chatting.
I fell into it, dude. I sold cars. Like I was in the auto industry for like fucking 18 years.
Yeah.
So I kind of fell into this position. Honestly, I was lucky, but I'll take it.
I've
been to Mexico like 3 times in the past year.
I gotta get me some of that.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like inconvenient because then I gotta figure something to do with my dog and.
Oh yeah. Oh boo. Yeah. Yeah. That's
and then it's like 5 days next to the same pools. You know?
Yeah, just fucking.
And little senoritas.
Yeah. I'm sure
rubbing suntan lotion on me.
I'm sure it's all inclusive too.
It's fucking, dude. It is all inclusive.
Of course it is. Of course it is,
dude. Yeah, every room had its own like jacuzzi, like hot tub.
Fuck you.
And all I was thinking was, if these were all full at the same time, there's no way structurally this could fucking hold up. That seems really heavy.
I think that's a lot of like big places like that. I think are built on the hope that they're not going to be full. They're going to be full like once a year.
The building was a mile long. That's
a mile long.
A mile long. That's how long this resort was.
Well, they have to because they've got to make it big enough to where they don't want you going off the resort.
No, I don't go off the resort.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't fuck around.
If I were you.
There's like 7 restaurants in there. Like anything you can want.
Oh,
isn't there? I don't need to leave.
Yeah, you don't need to leave.
It's its own little city.
And that's how it needs to be. You know?
Yeah. And they got like a spa in there, so I normally go to massage.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they're not good at happy ending.
They're not good at it?
No bueno. No good ending.
A mall ending. Mall.
Yeah.
Muy mall.
A CSC ending. So. Yeah, they're great. They're great, but no, we're not hiring.
Oh, bummer. Your whole job is hiring, but you're not hiring, huh?
Yeah. Well, for salespeople, you don't want to do sales, dude.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I'd be a good salesman. I'm too much of like a do what's best for the customer type thing, so I can't I'm really bad at upselling when they don't need it.
Well, it'd be fine, but in this company, you got like travel and stuff, so you don't. That'll really cut into your everything.
Yeah, I need to be
your
home.
Whole life.
I need to be home more. I travel enough as it is.
Yeah.
I drive like 1,400 miles a week.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which is pretty fucking nuts.
What are your long days?
My long days, I go from here to Lamar, Iowa.
Lamar's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lamar's,
Ice cream
Iowa.
capital, dude.
Oh yeah, baby.
Shout
I
out.
went there on a field trip in grade school.
Blue Bunny, baby.
Hell yeah. I'm there too.
I had an ex-girlfriend that worked, she grew up in Lamar's and worked at the Blue Bunny.
At the Blue Bunny place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I toured there in 6th grade.
So good, dude.
So I probably met your girlfriend. That's probably the lady I fucked.
Maybe, yeah. Well, she was a dude back then, but maybe.
What? Now it's even more likely.
Maybe you did.
Now it's even more likely. Yeah, so I'm there every day. Too early for the ice cream parlor to be open, which is always a fucking bummer because I deliver to the place right next door.
Boo.
I know, boo, boo, boo. I can't wait for ice cream days this summer. But also, I
run
drive
the
there
route
for
in
work.
reverse, and then it's like the last place you hit. Yeah.
God, that's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
Let's go.
Until you hear where I gotta go later. So then, like, I bounce through all these like small towns up there, all the way over to Vermilion, South Dakota.
Wow.
And then my last stop is in Vermilion, and then I drive back here.
Damn.
So
how long of a day is that?
It depends on how fast I move. I can leave at like 4 or 5 in the morning because there's the problem that the thing that fucks me up is that there's certain stops that I can't get into until a certain time because it's a business that isn't open or nobody's there.
Yeah.
My first couple stops are always like trucking places where the guys are up early to go trucking anyway. That way they can get out ahead of traffic. You don't want to be fucking... You can't start at a normal time like everybody else because if you start at a normal time like everybody else, you're going to be fucking hours and hours behind because you're stuck in traffic.
I can see that.
But they'll leave like the doors unlocked for me or like I know where keys are. There's like a code to get in that I have.
Yeah.
So I'll get there at like 6 or 7 in the morning sometimes. I have a bunch of factories I deliver to that are a lot similar than that. A little similar to that. And then the worst, the ones that irritate me the most, I do some NP marts that I really don't like.
Yeah.
I really hate them. You go into very many of these NP marts around?
No, I don't even know what that is. I don't think.
And then it's the gas stations. They're pretty hood ghetto style gas
I'm a
stations.
Casey's kind of guy.
Casey's is falling off. This podcast is very anti-Casey. We're
really?
disappointed in Casey's. We used to love Casey's. Casey's used to be...
What's wrong with Casey's? What's your guys' gripe with Casey's?
The food's falling off.
Like in the pizza?
Yeah.
They're famous for pizza.
Over the past 10 years, their pizza's gotten worse, by far.
It's gotten
significantly worse. Yeah. They've tried to cut costs on stuff. Totally changed it. And you can still find good ones. That I will give them that caveat into that is that you can still find ones where the people in the back remember how they used to make it and they make it like the right way.
Old timers.
Yeah, you get the old timers or you get the ones that are taught right. Some places still make really good food. Some of the Casey's do, but overall as a whole, they're fucked on the food. The food's not as good as it used to be. Their selection, their prices got real fucked up when they started making their own. When they started doing their own branded stuff.
Yeah.
Because now, like I can't get Peachos other than Trolley Peachos or Casey's Peachos.
What the fuck is a Peacho?
Peacho is like a peach ring, like it's like a gummy ring.
Yeah. You buy those?
Yeah, dude, I fucking love those.
Peachos?
That is my favorite candy. I think.
Really?
I'll eat a fucking pound and a half of those things. I don't give a fuck.
I'm a fucking plain M&M guy.
I like some plain M&Ms.
Oh my god, they're so.
Dude,
I can't
you know what?
stop eating them.
When I was a kid, I hated them, but I don't even mind. As an adult, I kind of like peanut M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms.
Oh, okay.
Now I kind of like them. The caramel filled ones, those are pretty good.
Yeah,
I think.
My daughter likes the peanut butter ones.
Those are pretty good. They're not bad. I don't hate those. I don't even know if they make them anymore. The pretzel ones. Those were really good for a while. I think those were a real limited time thing. They were like right when they first started making the weird filled things.
What were those? Like little pretzel bites in them?
It was a little bit of like pretzel in the middle. Yeah. And then chocolate and then the candy shell. Okay. And those came out like my junior and senior year of high school. And found you'd fucking dump those in a bag of popcorn and it is a fucking fantastic snack.
No shit.
Oh, so good. So good. So that's how I got through so many girls' high school basketball and volleyball games. That and me and a friend, Oh my God, this is the most fun we ever had. So school was big on, you need to support the girls. Like, they sit there and watch your guys' game, you need to sit there and watch their game. Okay, so we sit there and watch their game, and me and my friend Tyler, we would sit up in the back and we would commentate and do the announcing on the girls' games, but we would use NBA players just based on the numbers that the girls were wearing.
Yeah.
And it would just be insane because it would be like a post player wearing 23. So it would be like Michael Jordan goes into the hoop and just fucking misses it. Terrible pass from Jordan out to Pippen. Oh no, oh fuck, Larry Bird's taking it, and no, she's throwing it out of bounds. Like,
were you guys just announcing for the people around you, or were you actually
it was no, it was just for us.
Oh, I was gonna say.
This is before, like, this was at the beginning, like, PewDiePie had just become popular. That's how old this is. This is 12, 13 years ago.
Oh my God, yeah.
So
long time.
So this is it feels like forever ago. Isn't that crazy? It was only 10 years ago. And that feels like forever ago.
Like a lifetime ago.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wild stuff.
When you start having kids, you like start measuring things in those timelines, and it's like, oh fuck.
Oh fuck, this is a long time.
Getting old, dude. Right. I'm gonna be 39 here in a couple months.
Wow, you old fuck.
I'm getting old, dude.
So you're only 8 years older than me.
Yeah. It feels weird though.
I guess only 6 because I'll be 32 in 3 months. So.
Yeah. About 7. About 7 years older than you.
Whatever. I'm not good at math. Probably explains why I go so up and down in blackjack.
Turning 30 I didn't really think anything of it, but like as I approach 40 here, I'm definitely start to think about it more. Like, holy shit, I'm getting old, dude. If I were a horse, I'd fucking definitely be dead.
Right. I thought about 30 a lot while it was happening.
Really?
Yeah, but I had also already started comedy, and like when I turned 30 was the night of like an open mic that I went to.
Oh, nice.
And Red Little was still around, and me and him were having fun, and me and the girlfriend had just met, and so that was all fun and exciting. And
Red Little.
And she was so. Have you seen him?
Yeah, He performed the other night at the Dubliner. You told me you really liked him.
Oh, dude, Red Little has been.
Where'd he go?
He just in his own mind.
Oh, really?
He's definitely crazy. He's definitely got some screws loose in him, but I love him, and I think if he could focus on just doing comedy and not all the crazy shit in his head, if he could keep himself balanced, I think he would be the most popular comic in Omaha by far.
The set I saw, he crushed it.
He always does, and he always acts like he's gonna suck, but he's always funny. Except when he kind of broke down a little bit. The problem is he got banned from the back line.
For saying some inappropriate stuff?
No, from firing a gun off out in the street.
Holy shit. Well, yeah.
Or in the alley, whatever it was. I don't remember. I wasn't there, so I've only been told secondhand accounts of it. And when he came and talked to me about it at the time, and he was like complaining about it. I said, "Well, Red, you shot with a gun. Like, I was like, you're in downtown Omaha. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
you're doing it in front of a crowd of people. You're acting crazy.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what drove him nuts here later. But so there was that, and Red's a good guy, but maybe not. I did see him rip off a homeless dude. Yeah,
you told me that.
That I've seen that.
That was
he might not be a good move. He might not be a good guy, but he's a good guy to me.
Yeah.
He's a good guy to me, and
he crushed on stage. He was really, really funny.
And he's very funny. And goddamn, if he could focus on the comedy and not all the other bullshit, he'd be great. But he comes with a lot of side shit. Yeah,
there's a couple guys. What were we gonna say?
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of weird bag. Comedy's not the fun, nice, easy thing you think it's gonna be. Is it?
No.
No, it's completely opposite of what you imagine it's going to be until you get in it, and then you get in it. See, that's what breaks people. That's what makes people quit.
I can see that.
Is the other stuff. Because I've thought about it. I've considered a few times.
Really?
Yeah.
Hanging that up?
Oh, yeah. You bomb for like a month and a half straight.
You're like, fuck this.
You're like, fuck this. So what am I even doing here? Nobody likes me. This is
insane. Nobody likes me.
This is nuts. Or then there's been a few times I'll host the open mic, and there'll be 3 people there before the show started. I'm like, what the fuck has happened? This has ended.
Oh, dude.
2 years of heat and 22 people, and now it's over. Like one bad showing, and all of a sudden I'm like, it's over. It's done. The show's done.
No one's
I'm fucking toast. That's exactly what I think every time before.
Really?
Like one of those, yes. Every time, like it's like, this is over. It's fucking done. It's done. And then there will end up being 19 people that night. But like it'll be completely different.
Seems like they trickle in at the Dubliner.
Yeah.
The fucking I've never made the back line. I've always got my girls on Wednesday and Thursday nights, but the other night they had like fucking 45 people apparently.
Yeah, people don't show up sometimes. People don't fill out, but they have
I went and saw Sam Morrell last night at the Funny Bone.
Yeah, was it good?
Yeah, dude.
Of course it was.
Crushing.
I assumed it was.
Obviously.
If I didn't have my show, I was gonna go last night. But then
his
I got the
opener,
girls tonight.
dude, you could fucking close your eyes and pick between like you and Addie and a handful of dudes that are twice of what his opener was. It was insane. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But then
it's wild what you see.
And I don't want to discredit the guy. He's a professional. Who knows? You know, he does it night in, night out.
Yeah. And you get it. Sometimes a guy just has a bad night.
Yeah, and it could have been that. It could have been, like I'm going to see Sam Morrell. Like maybe my expectations were really, really up, but I don't know. Sam came out and freaking crushed it, dude, for like an hour and 15.
Of course he did.
But what I was gonna say is I saw Carter Heights working the door.
Yeah, he's a door guy. Though.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't. But yeah,
why wouldn't I know it?
Well, because he just doesn't seem like
hang around and talk.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody talks to me anymore.
To you?
Oh yeah, no.
No, I meant Carter. Carter, once he's done with his sets, he's usually fucking out of there on Monday nights.
Yeah, a lot of them are. I wish they wouldn't, because usually that show isn't good until about halfway through it.
Yeah.
And that's what I always tell people when they want to sign up ahead of time, or they're messaging me and asking. I'm like, the show always starts out slow and cold, but halfway through, there'll be a bunch of people fall in the room for some reason.
Yeah.
You're right. It'll be a bachelor party or a restaurant closed, and they all decided to come here. Like, were you doing comedy the last time the strippers came in?
No.
Oh, have you
There's
heard about
a stripper I've heard about it. There's a stripper there though that hangs out.
Yeah, she's one of them. Or I've seen her. There's one I saw a couple weeks ago that was one of them. But they ended up throwing like sexy. Almost 400. They ended up throwing like $400 on stage.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I do to off-duty strippers what they do to me when they're on duty. That's how that works. Because
let's get their asses.
I mean, there. And I wasn't even trying. One of them tucked $40 unzipped and tucked $40 into my fanny pack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy, and I was like, I love you girls.
Oh yeah, come back every Monday. Every time. Let's go.
They've come in 2 different times, and both times it was a wild event.
Recently? Like how recently has this been?
They were probably due. They're probably due to come in sometime soon.
Dude, that blonde.
She's in there a lot.
She's sexy.
Yeah.
Really sexy.
That's the one that did the tucking. That's the one that did the.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so for New Year's I was at Jack's for the ball drop.
Okay.
In Elkhorn, and she was in there.
No shit.
And I about shit my pants. Yeah, I wanted to go say something. No, I wanted to, but she was there with a dude.
See, that's the weird thing about comedy is like it almost feels like a secret. Like if you see another comic out in public, I think you've told me you've seen me like in Walmart before.
Yes, I saw you. Yeah, a few weeks ago.
And you just like you feel like I should.
Yeah, I was gonna say hi, and you were kind of walking by, so I just figured I'll let you move on with your day.
Yeah, it's very strange how you get into this like odd little like it's like a secret order.
A little bit,
where you feel like you should like.
I know when I saw
do gay little Illuminati hand signals.
Yeah, you're kind of right. When I saw Carter last night, I gave him a fist bump on the way in. He was like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" I didn't know you were, dude.
Seeing them there is different. He gave me good seats one time.
Yeah. He gave you
seats.
Better seats?
Well, I mean, not better seats. I was still
like
in the back. I wasn't in the front, but I wasn't in the back row.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But
I would have went and talked to that stripper on New Year's. Had that guy not been with her because she's sexy and I don't give a fuck. I'm a single dude. Like
it's fine. We'll put this out here. We'll hunt her down. We'll get her together.
Oh fuck no. She's obviously with a dude.
Oh well, that's just because there's a goalie in soccer.
She's sexy though, but yeah, she's sexy.
Yeah, I understand.
I was gonna say something that I couldn't remember, and I'll just fill it in.
Yeah, you're just distracted by the thoughts of that short little blonde girl with that. She's got the like 2011 haircut, like she has
like
that,
the bangs that like swoop across.
She has the hair from high school. Yeah, or hair from my high school, like when I remember being like, oh, yeah,
into high schoolers, whatever.
I know you are. I get you.
Whatever.
Have you got to use that joke I wrote for you yet? I can't wait to hear how
no, but I'm on January 23rd. I am.
Oh, good. I can't wait to hear it. I hope it goes good because I felt like that's the show. I'm on that show with you.
All right, okay, then you'll be there.
Right?
Oh, yeah, shit, you are on that show with me.
We just will do plugs. I think we're at like a minute 33.
Yeah,
or an hour 33. Yeah. That's what I meant. Whatever. Bud Light minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking branding. Anyway, whatever. God damn it. Fuck Bud Light unless they pay you. Then cool.
Oh no, we weren't gonna mention these.
I know. I gotta read this Milford Culture Guide. I have no idea what a culture guide is.
Me neither.
I don't know. It got left. It wasn't even in the mailbox. It was left on the doorstep.
I bet it has something to do with sour whiskey. Whiskey sours.
I know. Let's look.
The Milford is. I used to know what that is. It's like a local Omaha businesses.
I don't know, which is weird because there's a town called Milford.
Yeah, but I think this is like local businesses, like up and coming. You gotta like pay to be in that, if I'm not mistaken. But
oh my god, this is rough
like
to
high
look
quality
at.
Shit.
Well, I mean the paper's heavy, but the fonts are nuts. Every page is a different font. What is this in here?
Journey.
What is this? Why is this?
No idea.
Why rent a supercar? I have no idea what this is. Sharp Exotics. This seems like a gigantic waste of time.
No idea. That's for the distinguished. We wouldn't understand.
I don't know. Okay. They're telling me that I deserve royalty, though. Milford Real Estate. It's a real estate company.
There we go.
That's what it is.
I mean, the art on the front of that thing's beautiful.
It is actually like a beautiful magazine. I wish magazines were still relevant. I have to get that thing going again. Yeah, so why don't you do plugs and what shows
January 23rd.
Oh yeah.
Gruff and Gritty.
I'll be on that
at the Beach House, 103rd and Fort. 8 o'clock it starts. I saw.
Yeah, it starts then. What are ticket prices for that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I got the affiliate link. I'll post it.
Yeah, me too.
I want to say $10.
Yeah, so since this is my
but
podcast,
we'll say $5 and do a little bait and switch. So you'll go look for it.
We'll do a little bait and switch. You go and find it. Plus, whatever applicable fees I'm sure there are.
I think there's going to be a lot of people, dude.
It feels like it.
I had like at least I will say 12-ish people private message me when I switched my profile picture to me holding the microphone, and they said, "Let me know when that show is. Like, I want to go."
Yeah, it's and you know what, shows there are always good. They've always got a good crowd there for every show.
Becker always seems to bring a lot of people. He's on that lineup.
Yeah, and then we got that. I'm on. I think my next show is that one, and then Power Hour in February.
Fun.
February 20th, I believe.
Those are always good shows too, actually.
That'll be good. And then, we'll be on another show again together in March.
March 14th.
14th. Exactly. The Salty 16 roast battle, where I'll be defending my little plastic trophy.
Let's go.
Which is terrific.
I get the number 1 seed out of the gates.
Yeah,
so.
no,
It's gonna be a Cinderella story if I upset you, dude.
I don't know.
It's gonna be like when Rocky beats Apollo, only you're not like a ripped black dude. But
I was gonna say that.
Psychologically, you're like a ripped black dude.
I was almost gonna say thank you for calling me black. That's very great.
Humor-wise, you're a ripped black dude, and I'm like a dumb Italian.
I don't know. You're giving me an awful lot of credit because ripped black guys aren't that funny, but
well.
That's a hell of an insult you got. That's a good. That's layered. A good roast already.
It was layered.
I am going to bring the most heat that I possibly can.
Me too.
I hope to melt that little plastic trophy. So if I can't have it, nobody can have it.
I am fucking super excited. Actually, it's gonna be a blast.
I'm gonna be a real bitch. I'm gonna give myself a sugar crash right before our round starts.
So you're nice and grouchy.
So I'm super grouchy, and super bitchy.
Fucking ornery.
And I'll get up there and I'm just gonna hammer you on everything I can possibly think of.
Let's go.
So.
All right, hold on. Before we go, final verdict. Do I throw myself in the fire, showing up blindly to a group of chicks?
Yeah. Tonight. What reason do you have to not?
The reason is that I show up there and then I'm stuck.
Why you can't just? You're not an adult. You can't just say, "Okay, I'm gonna head out. I got some stuff to do. I got tomorrow."
Seems mean.
How does that mean?
Well, obviously,
what are the
it's
implications?
like you're physically.
What are the implications? Are you supposed to be fucking one of these girls or what?
I don't know. That's what it's like. I don't even know.
They're giving you such little information that you can't even make a decision.
Right.
What else are you gonna do tonight? You know, what genuinely, what kind of time commitment do you really need for this? Give it a few hours.
If I drive myself, I think I could show up.
That's what I do. I drive myself everywhere.
Yeah.
And then if you just say, I got some shit I got to do early tomorrow morning. I had a great time. See y'all later.
Yeah, that's
Give
true.
a fake number. Get the fuck out of there.
Let's go.
You just always Irish goodbye it too. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm tall. It's tough for me to like Irish goodbye things.
Nah, well, that's why they changed building codes, and now you have to have egress windows. That way more guys can escape out the windows. So, all right. Well, it's been great having you on.
Yeah, thank you.
This episode will be out Thursday, probably.
Let's go. Thanks, brother.
Quick turnaround. All right.